Hi everybody, Manon here, and finally I'm able to make my own videos. I was having a problem with my camera because I actually lost the charger, so I don't know where it is. But I finally have a new computer, so I can now charge my camera, because I didn't have enough USBs and I always had to share it. It was a mess. But now I finally can be able to do my own videos, and I decided that I would start by doing something I really wanted to do. I'm not sure if many of you know, but I really love makeup. Not daily makeup, I don't use daily makeup, I hardly ever use any makeup. I do makeup for cosplay though, and this is all the stuff I usually use. It's a lot of stuff. Anyways, I decided that I wanted to start by doing videos where I can make a makeup and reviews of lenses for my sponsors, and also wigs that I get from my sponsors. So I really want to start making more videos for my YouTube channel and tutorials, because I think in a video it's easier for you guys to understand when you see what's going on. So my next cosplay is going to be Zero from Vampire Knight. I'll be making it in J-PopCon in Denmark in March. Well, it's March already, but I never know the date. It's from the 18th to the 20th of March. I already have my costume, and I had some problems with my wig, but finally I was able to get a wig that I really like, that it's not white, that is not grey, but it's just pretty and I like it. So I had a lot of problems. This is my second Zero wig, but finally things seems to be able to improve. Anyways, that's it. I'm gonna do a makeup for Zero from Vampire Knight. I have pictures here on my computer, and I'll be able to do from there. If you may not know, I am mostly a crossplayer, so it means I mostly do female to male costumes. So I really don't have a special technique that I follow from someone that I watched. I basically adapted the makeup that I see, what I see in the eyes of the character, I apply it to me, or try. So pretty much this is what I'm going to do. First of all, I need to put on the purple lens. The lenses I'll be wearing are EOS Fairy Violet from Pinky Paradise. I have them here. Right now I'm wearing other lenses, so I need to take them off. Okay. These lenses are actually very comfortable. I ordered them like in June last year, so they are almost ending. Well, no, I ordered them in June 2014, but I ended up only opening them 1 year later, the boxes. So they can withstand 3 years in the boxes, but after you open them, they only last for 1 year. So I opened them last year, and in May they expire, so they're almost at the end of their lives. But they're still very comfortable, so as long as you feel comfortable with them and you clean them regularly, everything should be fine. Anyways, this is how they look. I really love these lenses. I use them for a lot of characters like Tomoe, Joker. Actually, I have been using these lenses for a lot of costumes lately. I don't know why, but most of the characters that I cosplay nowadays have purple eyes for some reason. But anyways, let's go to what's important, the makeup. A lot of makeup remover. Oops. Makeup remover. I have a wig cap. And I have lotion. Most of everything is set now. I also have cotton buds. I need a lot. Okay, so let's go. Yosh. I start by tying my hair. Now I put my wig cap like this, in this position. I check where is the lower part. The lower part is the one with the thicker elastic. So, let's start. Step one, moisturizing your skin is very important, especially if you're going to stay all day wearing makeup. This is not my case, but I don't want to get wrinkly. It's bad enough I'm old already. A tiny little nut of cream is enough for my skin. Okay. Next, I use Garnier's BB cream. I use light, clear or fair skin tone because I'm not very dark. I know that the BB cream already has a moisturizing agent, but I prefer to still moisturize my skin before because it really dries my skin. I apply only a tiny little bit. You can apply it with a brush or a sponge. I apply it with my fingers because I'm used to it and I can spread better with it, so I prefer to use my fingers. I only put a tiny little bit. I don't need more than this because I have a lot of concealing to do and I have a lot of concealers that I apply later, so I only use a tiny bit of. Step 3 is the concealing. I use 3 different concealers for 3 different parts of my body. Face that. First I use the main concealer, which is Maybelline's Dream Lumi Touch. Step number 4 in the concealing, it's my nose. I use Garnier's Roll-On. This concealer doesn't exist anymore, at least not here in Portugal, but this one is 8 years old and it still works. I basically use it on the rim of my nose to create a sort of a line, but well, this is just something I really do because I do it, I like it. And then I use H&M's concealer because it has an applier. I use it on my eyebrows. But first and before that, I need to check the condition of my eyebrows, also known as plucking. Actually, in crossplay, the brows are very important. A lot of people conceal them, but I don't really like the effect, so I pluck them a lot. Too much. People will say that I'm crazy because it's bad, but I really don't like eyebrows, so I'm really not very concerned if they disappear at all. So I pluck them a lot and I need to do it regularly so that my eyebrows are always good for cosplay and that I like them visually in everyday life. So now I apply this concealer on my eyebrows. Okay. Next I put a bit of powder. I use Stay Mate from Rimmel because it's the only one I could find with a color that is good enough for me. So now it's the worst part of everything, the eyeliner. So I'm studying carefully the images and I can see that Zero's eyeliner is stronger on top but it's not very the wing is not very pronounced. Yes. This space will be left white because he doesn't have anything in there. Cool. Pencil, also from Makeup Factory, but pencil. Now I gotta do all the other eye, so wait a bit. Yes, and I'm done. Both eyes. Both my two eyes are a bit different from each other, so the makeup that I have to apply in both of them is a bit different, but well, it works somehow. Good. One it needs to be more based in lines, and the other one needs to be a bit more smoky, because my eyes are actually very different from each other. It's a bit upsetting. Well, other thing that in this video is going to be very optional is the drawing of your double lid. As you can see, I have very hooded lids, so in some positions when I'm in my costume, especially when they're taking pictures up down, I don't have eyelids at all, so I usually draw them, not only because I like it, but because, well, I don't want to look like a lizard, so I end up drawing my double lids. I use my eyeliner still. I clean the brush very well, and I draw on top of my eyeliner. You need at least to be enough so you don't look like a weird potato. At least now I don't look like a weird potato that much. Anyways, it's something that with practicing you get there eventually. It took me so long to just grasp this idea. It took me a very long time. I take this moment also to spread the concealer. As for the eyebrows, I don't do a very complicated job. I just draw over them. Okay, now for the lines in my face and all over, I use this brush and I use a bronzer. It's funny that it has a hole in the middle. It's a donut. So for the lines, you do them basically on your cheeks, on your temples, and on your chin. Of course, and on your nose. And then I spread everything. after all this is done, I use the pore remover a lot. I know that this is supposed to be put in the beginning of the makeup, but I'm not rich and I cannot afford a pore remover every time, so I actually put it on the end after everything, and the effect is pretty much the same. Oops, I need to buy a new one, by the way. I put it on the places where my skin is more... the pores are bigger in my skin, like... It's done! Now, the wig! I didn't cut it yet, but this one is better than the last one that I had. I'm not gonna make his neck symbol because I really don't have the time nor the skill to do it, actually, because I'm very bad. I can draw eyes well in me, but stuff in my neck, that's too hardcore for me. I will try to have someone do it for me. Anyways, I ordered this wig from Coscraft, from the United Kingdom store Coscraft. It's a beautiful wig. It's called Prince in Silver, and as you can see, it's a cool wig. I'll probably need to cut it a bit, so I'll try to be swift. Yes, it's done, finally. Finally I can be a not so grown-up man and do things. Especially with these clothes, it's perfect. I still probably need to cut the wig a bit, but for now it will suffice. I think it's pretty cool. With these guys I ended the tutorial. If there is anything that you didn't understand, because there are some parts where I couldn't be concentrated in actually looking at the camera because I was drawing my face and etc., you can always ask in the comments below. Also, if there's any request you want, you can always ask me as well. As for reviews, I will make a review of these lenses eventually, but well, as you can see, they're quite comfortable. Anyways, I don't think there's anything else that I want to say, but I wish you guys a good weekend. If I post this on weekend, I'll probably edit it now, Or am I kidding? Anyways, I hope you guys have the rest of a good weekend, and I'll see you guys next time. And don't forget to like or dislike, I don't know. And don't forget to also put your suggestions down below. Manon is signing off. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da.